We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you're going to look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Packers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
This is like, okay, this is like the first time that I've gotten a rain scenario and it's actually raining. Hi.
First down, they'll start out with Akers. They find some open field here.
Let's go, Cam.
About 5 yards shy of midfield.
Let's try CJ now.
The beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So
that's okay.
No gain on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. When you look at this Packers defense, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Good defense.
Open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Reed.
Field goals are going to be very difficult this week.
Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
From the darkness into your glorious day. I need to turn on music. For me, because I don't want to get copyright struck.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Down upon the praise.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there?
Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Love looking to throw it. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Love. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
They got Jair on Puka. Mutt.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Be enthroned upon the praises of the
and a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 and the 3. Give it right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Lord
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Stafford.
Oh.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
My dumbass. Didn't expect him to drop back. That's my bad. Very forced read.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Super close.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
That's a safety, man.
Off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
Praises, Lord. Praises, Lord.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then feels that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Here we go. Stop. Rolling, fellas.
After the penalty, it's Jones.
Get there, Aaron.
Make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Taken from just outside the 30.
Worthy, Lord of all, down upon the praises of 1,000 generations.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next week. And so you have to figure this to be a game that they really love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Be enthroned upon the praises of 1,000 generations. You are worthy. Upon the praises of 1,000 generations. You are worthy.
This is such a good unit coming passes downfield. I think that last play is typical what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They'll give this one complete to Atwell. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Dang.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go.
Yeah, he's injured. Unfortunately.
I think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Backer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Here's Ethan Evans now. Here comes Reed. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
No.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. Room here to run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Play fake. Here's Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing. Love. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up.
This guy loves Aaron Jones.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Love. And that was incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
To hide. Till I met you.
And I ran out of that grave. Out of the darkness.
Love, they go play action now. Oh, he had him. He was
And I ran out of that grave.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Yeah. Just got to play good defense.
So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. And they're not going to get the kickoff in time.
They're only going to kick a field goal, though.
They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So here now the rookie 6th rounder, Anders Carlson, for the Packer field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And they will jump out in front here with a very unusual scoreline of 3-2. So Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for. They're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense.
There he goes, left side. Past midfield, look out. And finally stopped.
Probably Christian McCaffrey. But you probably don't know that name. He's a running back.
About his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways.
Sick throw, Stafford.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes. and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You first see incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want.
Jair better not be on Nakua.
They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted
Sad.
once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
I'm forcing it to him. It's not going to work.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Following the interception, Love. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
He is having mental health issues right now. He is sick in the brain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Very sad.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's 3rd and 9. To throw now. Here's Love. That is caught. Unable to avoid him. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
That's a play that might be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Up the middle, Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The Packers at 4-3, a game over 500. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Where's his tight end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's his 11th guy?
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Hi. Open up my eyes and wonder. Rain makes it harder to kick, and it makes it more difficult to catch the ball, throw the ball. Sometimes players slip in the rain. But yes.
Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks.
Open up
this
my
defense to
eyes.
hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Show me who you are and fit.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here
Yeah.
with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Not be shaken in
on a 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Life.
Back to throw, Stafford. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17.
But I trust you alone. I will not be shaken. There is no one like you.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And this play is going.
Ended off pretty quickly, huh?
Dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss.
I will build my...
To throw is Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
Open up my eyes and...
A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like
Super
this
close
in the
game.
corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Get that ball out, Stafford.
Hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Firm foundation.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Play action this time with Love. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He may go.
Hodges Tomlinson again, baby.
Interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. And this is good, and it makes it a 9-3 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. you're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's
I
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
97.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Bobby Brown never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. Inside the 15-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Another 10-player set.
Love now to pass on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Ready.
Oh.
Final play of the half, Love. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
His back has been a dependable safety valve.
Good stuff, Byron.
So he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because
what a throw.
Take control of this ball game one more time. Got what's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he works free. And he is tackled inside the 40, to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined.
Yo, Aaron Jones taunting Byron?
But sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
First down, going to the air with Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2nd and 10. Now Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I see.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love from the gun on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And his kick is good.
Tie game. Tie game.
To put it through. And they were tied to score at 9 apiece. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you get most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
There's no one like you. None like you.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their
3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. That is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Stafford. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on. When you get defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the Rams punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line.
We cannot move the ball.
Taken right around the 44. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with as they take over first and 10.
God is for us, and again.
Ready. Check twice.
Stand again.
Love one to give to Dillon. And now off to the races down the right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. It's food out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Higher than any other. Oh, God.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. Love looking to throw it. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And the Packers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Here we go, set. Shot, 17. Watch out, 50 series.
Jones.
Good defense.
Pick up there, second and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. Jones again. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers have moved out in front. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They are down by a single possession here, 16-9, as they come up first and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That is now 7. 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up with the...
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Melvin Ingram picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Here's 3rd and 3. Love now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And up to about the 26-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. To throw, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. It's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Wentz now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And now the it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes just he's a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands. He's able to pick up the first down. The goal for any offense versus his own defense. Where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll get it down here to the 43. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Wentz on the bootleg, rolling to his right. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Wentz, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Paid for this. Ready, go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Let's go now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Love going to keep it on the option.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Working his way in there that time, Melvin Ingram to make the stop.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Here's Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Let's go.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing. Love. And that will be incomplete as well. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
I've been muted this whole time.
Because they know
I'm sorry
if they
about
pick
that.
up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Sing with me, how great.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Wentz now on 1st down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Gosh, dang it.
His old brain remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Wrong button, dude.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to
Higbee was literally the most open person I've ever seen in my life.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Sick throw, Wentz.
Fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
I need Cup so bad, dude.
In motion left goes Watson. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Come on, set. 2nd and 10. Love. That's complete to Dobbs.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
4 receivers in the formation here for a 3rd and 10.
To throw now. Here's Love.
How does he catch that? Hodges needs to pick that off. There was no pocket there. There was no window.
Still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Why is he still passing?
Pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
It never gives up. It never runs out.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
They'll run a toss here with Dillon.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
56 yards rushing for him now, and just his first 3 carries.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Again, it's Dillon.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for
It's
a timeout.
very unlikely. There's like a 1% chance. Everything needs to go perfect.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Love.
Or he can stat pad.
Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Yes, it is.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Come on. Really? This cannot be happening.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Packers, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for L.A., the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they're going to get an extra week to...
Man, tough loss. For sure. That's so tough, dude. My team sucks.